Well, Desiree, there's been vaccination happening right behind me, actually in this hall. Workers here at the Sasol are being vaccinated, and also their service providers are being vaccinated. We understand that they are targeting about 19,000 people that are going to be vaccinated by the end of this week. So the Premier is expected to arrive any moment now, and also the MEC of Health, the Premier Refilwe Mtshweni-Tsipane, and also the MEC of Health, Mr. Sasekane Manzini. They're expected to arrive here to actually monitor the process that is being happening here with at Sasol, because this is one of the biggest company that is actually hiring like a lot of people here in the province. It's one of the biggest company in this province, so they're expected to arrive here and also to monitor that process that they have undertaken with the company to ensure that they vaccinate employees across this in this area. But let's speak to the MEC spokesperson, the Premier spokesperson, Zbongile. Just talk to us about the drive that the Premier is on, because you understand that they're going to be vaccinating over 19,000. Talk to us about those numbers and how they're going to do it.
Good morning, Tumelo. The Premier and the MEC are already here. They are currently being briefed by the management of Sasol. As you have mentioned, that they are targeting 19,000 people from the company on its own. Those include contractors as well as employees in the area. I must mention that the Premier has been going around the province on a vaccination drive, trying to encourage the citizens of Mpumalanga to take the vaccine. She herself took the vaccine last week because she falls within that age group of 35 to 49. What she has encountered is that there are challenges when it comes to males, especially men, the elderly, and even the 35s and up. They are scared to take the vaccine. We were at the taxi rank last week where she was asked by one of the taxi drivers who said they won't be taking the vaccine. She was asked, why are the leaders and politicians taking the one jab while the normal people are being asked to take two? She explained that she also took two, which is a Pfizer jab. She took one jab at the time, and she's going to take another on the 30th of August. So she's explaining and appealing to people, especially men, because men are the ones that we found that they don't want to go and vaccinate. They have theories that people die after being vaccinated. She was there going taxi to taxi and telling them that, look at me, I've vaccinated. After 15 minutes, I was told to sit down. I was told to sit for 15 minutes so that they monitor my blood pressure and everything. In the end, people are not forced to vaccinate. Vaccination is free, because that was another confusion. People thought that they had to pay because of vaccination. In the province, even the pharmacies are opened for people to vaccinate. Hospitals are open to vaccinate. Even those, you'll know that some people are not educated, so they don't have smartphones and they don't know how to register. Even here, you are registered here as well. The health officials help them wherever they are. Taxi ranks, community halls, you are helped to register, and then you are vaccinated. They won't vaccinate you if you are sick, because there is a questionnaire that you are asked by the nurses to make sure that you are fit and proper to be vaccinated.
So just talk to us about the numbers. Now we've seen that you're saying that men are not willing to register and to vaccinate. We are also a rural province. How many people so far have been vaccinated? And also, is the Premier going to take this initiative to those rural areas, especially villages, and also to other companies to do the same as this company? Because we know we've got a lot of companies, mining companies in this province, that they should be doing the same thing so that they can vaccinate their employees.
Definitely. This week alone, she's talking to all the mining companies in the province, and the big companies that are not really mine related, but those that employ large numbers of people in Mpumalanga. This is the start of it here at Sasol, but she's going around throughout the week talking to those companies, finding out from them what is it that you need. If you need space, they'll make shift tents like this one. If you need more vaccination, if you need more health stuff, that's what she's going around doing, all those sites. From last week Friday, the number was sitting at 328,000 of people that have been vaccinated. We will hear of the number because they started earlier here at Sasol to vaccinate in other areas, in Bombela and rural areas. And yes, Tumelo, indeed, she'll be going through your Dr. J.S. Muroka. She'll be going to areas of Nkomazi, Bushbuck Ridge, all those rural areas, going door to door, trying to talk to people and explaining to them, because what she found was that the resistance from people who don't want to go to vaccinate is because of the lack of knowledge. They didn't know. Some are saying, no, they're going to kill us. You can't vaccinate if you have high blood pressure. You can't vaccinate if you are HIV positive. And all those things are misinformation that they get from the public. So she said that we need to go out there. That's what she'll be doing now, to educate and inform people what is the vaccination all about, who qualifies and how.
Swangila, thank you so much for speaking to us. That was Sibongile Mkanim-Polweni. She is the spokesperson of the Premier here in the province. Just talking to us about the number of people that have been vaccinated so far. We know that 328,000 have been vaccinated in the province so far. And also this drive here is expected that about 19,000, including employees and also contractors, will be vaccinated. They're telling us that they are planning to vaccinate at least 63 people an hour. So that's about 514 in just a day. So they're saying that they will try and beef up those numbers to ensure that they vaccinate a number of people here in this area and also here at this company. But we know that the vaccination is being open across the province. We are hearing that from Sibongile that even though men are not willing, the Premier will be encouraging men to go out and register for the vaccination. Desiree?
Tumelo, I hear you say it's vaccination for the open to the nation, but those big numbers, those numbers for Sasol employees are quite big. Sasol must be making quite an impact in Mpumalanga in terms of employment.
Well, it does. It's one of the biggest company here, actually, here in Mpumalanga. It's hiring a lot of people, permanent people, and also contractors. You remember that Sasol is one of the few giant here in this province. So it has a lot of people, especially here in Secunda. It's one of the biggest company here in Secunda alone. So they are targeting a lot of people to vaccinate, and also 19,000 is a lot of people that they are planning to vaccinate, and that it include not only their employees, but the people that they work with, subcontractors, contractors that are working within Sasol itself that are willing to vaccinate. So it is a partnership that the Department of Health, the provincial government has with the company. And as we heard from Sibongile, they will also be going to mining companies. We know we've got like a lot of coal mines in this province. So they're going to go to those mining companies also to encourage those mining companies, and also to ensure that they also vaccinate their employees, and also encourage especially men. We were sitting here, we saw a lot of men actually going in to go and register to get the vaccine. So there is an appetite here at this company, but as we heard from Sibongile, there is still need work to be done for other men out there, especially in rural communities that have not been going out there to go and register or get the vaccine.
Thank you so much for that update, Tumelo Machogo, there for you in Mpumalanga.